Hello, and welcome to Contradiction, the FMV murder mystery game. I'm the voice of Dog. I heard some good things about this game. Technically, it kind of feels like a tablet game because of very little EV options. These are our options. This is all we got. I'll turn down the music a little bit. Let's... Controls, yeah, instructions. Kate Vine drowned in a lake in the woods just outside Edenton Village last Friday night. The game starts 1 week there on Friday at 5 p.m. Okay. Yeah, I put down Professor Layton because this game is not in the database, and I put another European detective game. Yeah, it's Layton and Twin Peaks. I don't know, if Layton went this direction, I'd be thrilled. If they actually had an actual actor play Professor Layton, that'd be fantastic. Although I don't know who they'd get to play him. Okay, you can find people to interview. Ask them about things in your inventory. Summary of the reply. Then you look for contradictions. Okay. Right. Rub your dick on everything until you find the stuff you want. Alright. I wonder if I need to watch the back... Well, let's... The victim. PhD student drowned at midnight last Friday. Lake in the woods on the outskirts of Edenton. High level of alcohol in the blood at the time of death. Traces of morphine. Alcohol is consistent with medical records, reveal of history of depression and alcoholism. Origin of the morphine remains a mystery. Yeah, that seems like seems important. Okay, to join a controversial business course called Atlas. Okay. Atlas is run by her father and son, Paul and Ryan Rand. Yeah, let's see what you did there. Okay, neither claimed to have seen Kate after meeting. Both were eager to distance themselves and Atlas from the tragedy, of course. It's their bottom line. This is the first time Atlas has been investigated. Questionable methods which many have suggested border on mind control. Wow. Okay. So... Seems like more than just a business course. I assume that's going to be a big deal. Okay. Wife of Ryan, landlady, village pub, has not been interviewed. Yeah, there's probably a link between the two of them. Okay. Okay. Everyone's guilty. We have an intro?
My name is Jenks.
Hi,
Detective
Jenks.
Inspector Frederick Jenks, and I've been assigned to a last-minute investigation into the death of Kate Vine, a PhD student found drowned at midnight last Friday in a lake in the woods on the outskirts of the tiny village of Edenton. I have until first thing tomorrow morning to decide whether her death was a simple accident or whether this was murder. Kate Vine appeared to the world to be a bright, confident, fun-loving PhD student with everything to live for. However, a history of depression and alcoholism revealed in her medical records suggests that in reality, she had become adept at hiding behind a mask. A lab report indicating a high level of alcohol in her blood, along with the late hour of her death and a lack of witnesses, makes a strong case that this was suicide. But the verdict overlooked some curious details. Why was her driving license found on the opposite side of the lake in which she drowned? Also, there were traces of morphine in Kate's system. Where did she get it? Kate was known to be a free spirit with a nihilistic love of danger, which may, in part, have something to do with a business course called Atlas, which Kate had joined and which she had been attending on the night of her death. Based in a large, stately home on the outskirts of the village, the exclusive Atlas is run by father and son team, Paul and Ryan Rand. Both were interviewed following Kate's death, but neither claimed to have seen Kate after the meeting, and both were understandably eager to distance themselves and Atlas from the tragedy. This isn't the first time that Atlas has been investigated. Atlas and their questionable methods, which many have suggested border on mind control. Ryan is married to Rebecca, landlady of Edenton's village pub, the George and Dragon. As yet, she hasn't been interviewed, though it's likely Kate visited the pub on more than one occasion. One of Kate's friends was Emma Bowman, who lives at Eden Lodge on the road leading out of Edenton village. Emma was also doing a PhD at the same university, but didn't attend Atlas. Interviewed after Kate's death, Emma seemed shocked and upset, insisting she hadn't seen Kate that night. However, it turned out her boyfriend had. Simon Thompson met Emma at university. After completing his degree around 18 months ago, he went to work at a shop in the neighbouring village. He started at the Atlas course a few months ago. Simon insisted that he didn't see Kate after the meeting, but the sergeant interviewing him noted he seemed oddly unmoved by her death, which makes him the first person I want to see tonight. It's time for some answers.
Okay. Let's get started.
My name is
Yes,
Jenks.
I know. We've
Detective
already met
Inspector
Jenks. All right, yes. Okay. Time for some answers to game facts. Yes. No spoilers, please. Although I know you were joking. I have not played this game, and I do not know who done it. And we're gonna find exactly how bad I am at these games. So no mouse, right? Okay, no mouse. I have not done a damn thing in this game. That's why I was looking through everything completely blind. Alright, let's check out the pub. I said, let's go check out the pub. I guess they're not open yet? Okay, where else can we go? Let's see if we can find Simon and Emma. I believe I want to make a right. I like this map system. Lets you know where you are, so you don't really have any questions. There's not a the map is, what's the word I'm looking for here? I know where I am. That's important.
Very trusting, leaving a bike unlocked. Looks like homebrew equipment. Ah, this might come in handy.
I'll just steal this from you. Thank you. Gotta get my controls down. Hello?
Is it Simon?
Yeah.
Detective Inspector Jenks. I'm investigating an incident in the village. Could I come in and ask you a few questions, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
What are you looking for?
We can just go through here if you want. Emma's working in the front room.
Hi.
This is Inspector James.
Jenks.
What's all this about?
There was a death in the village. Kate Vine, I believe you both knew her.
Yeah. Do you need to speak to both of us?
I'll just speak to Simon first, if that's okay.
Just come through. Is it okay in here?
Oh, this'll be fine, yeah.
Do you want anything? Water?
No, I won't be long.
Okay.
Okay, so these are the things that I have. My first interview! First, pick an item you want to ask about. Press the select button. When you've heard the reply, you'll see a summary at the bottom. Okay, so I add 2 replies that are contradicting, and then I point at him and yell.
When was the last time you saw Kate Vine?
So last Friday's meeting, I think.
Did you see her after the meeting?
No.
How long have you known Kate?
That would be when we started Atlas. 3 months ago?
Did you socialise outside Atlas?
No.
How would you describe her? What sort of person was she?
Well, she's talented. She was full of life, you know? Sharp, quite sharp.
Would you say she had any emotional problems?
Her mood could change. And, well, there was the drinking problem.
When did you become aware of that?
Well, she would come drunk to meetings sometimes. She would reek of the stuff. I mean, everyone knew, but nobody really said anything.
So, tell me a bit about Atlas.
That was just a business management training program for postgrads.
And you started this after you left college?
Yeah.
And it's on every Friday?
Yeah, well, my group isn't doing it this Friday, but one of the groups is.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. Okay, we're good at the moment. Oh, hi, Loon. Do you want call? Yes, hang on. Please hold for call. Let's ruin all our audio setup. Hello.
Crime.
How are you doing?
Crime.
Crime. Oh wait, no.
Remark, apparently.
I turned off all the interference with Skype changing my shit, so I think it should be okay. I should turn up Loon a bit, yeah. Okay, try talking now.
So we need another question in order to
Yes.
begin searching for contradiction.
I'm gonna need to turn it down a little bit. Okay. Now let's go through our things.
Did you know whether Kate had lost this or not?
No. No, I don't think so. Never seen it before.
Yeah, he wouldn't have any reason to know about that. Ah, yes, the bike. I've got you now.
Whose is the bike outside?
Oh, that's my cousin's. He lent me it. I need to buy a new lock for it, though.
So it's your bike at the moment?
Yeah. There's no bus service to speak of around here, so it's really the only way to get around.
Okay. It isn't worth asking Simon about the screwdriver. I don't believe you. I think it's the key to this whole case.
I noticed a lot of bottles outside. Are they yours?
Yeah, I'm at homeroom.
For yourself?
Well, no, I give it out to my friends and stuff. I tried selling it at first, but I didn't have any takers, except for James over at Farmhouse. I used to trade it to him for herbs and stuff.
Do you see James a lot?
No, not really.
Tell me more about this homebrew.
Tell me more about these herbs you trade your...
Actually, yeah, I don't really know what he means by herbs. So these are the only...
Like we could ask for more information about the homebrew.
Nah, it wouldn't let me.
And
Yeah, I can come back and ask when I have more evidence. You know what? Oh, I can't add the thing about the homebrew. How do I do the thing where can I ask about? I mean, I don't have anything conclusive right now, so I'm probably just gonna back out and keep looking around.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Don't worry, it's only a few questions.
Yeah.
But
we
let's...
could discuss the homebrew with others.
Yeah, that could be useful. Let's start with
When
Emma.
was the last time you saw Kate Vine?
It was last Thursday in the college library. I saw her and we chatted for a bit. She seemed her usual self.
What was her usual self?
Oh, just Kate being Kate. You know, a bit wild.
Wild? What way wild?
Oh,
Drunk?
she just used to question everything, you know. Have arguments with the lecturers, things like that.
Oh, that student. The worst
Kate
one.
had a drink problem.
How noticeable was that?
Well, it wasn't at first, but as the year went on, she'd be drunk in the afternoon. But I think she cut down, you know, towards the end of college and when she started her PhD.
This guy's expressions are amazing. Like, I want to see this guy in every game. Alright, argumentative, had a drinking problem. Last saw her on Thursday. She died on Friday, right? Yeah. Boyfriend saw her before she died at the Atlas meeting.
Whether Kate had lost this or not?
I don't know, but I don't think so.
Okay.
Okay.
Whose is the bike outside?
Oh, it's Simon's cousin's. He uses it to get to work.
You know the lock's broken.
Oh, I know, I keep telling him to fix it.
Wait a minute. Say that again?
Whose is the bike outside?
Oh, it's Simon's cousin's. He uses it to get to work.
You know
Oh,
the lock's broken.
Oh, I know, I keep telling him to fix it.
right, yeah. That made sense.
Alright, now brandish the screwdriver
No,
inquisitively.
she doesn't. No one cares.
What's the stack of bottles outside?
Oh, that's all Simon's stuff. You better ask him. I don't know.
You don't know what he does?
Have you ever tried Simon's homebrew?
Me? No. I don't like beer. I only drink wine. I can't stand spirits either.
Only drinks wine, hates spirits.
Going to
Ye-
use this important demographic information to open a bar.
Doesn't seem to be anything here.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
I'm gonna leave for now. come back when I am more
So far,
certain.
this is all
Knock on the
consistent.
window.
Yeah.
Simon always answers the front door.
What? Wait, why would I knock on the window? Hello, I'd just like to interview you through the window. Nothing out of the ordinary here. I wonder, did you get the overview of the case, Loon?
No, I arrived just in the middle of one of your interviews.
Okay, we've just started, but Kate was taking this suspicious business course called Atlas. We don't really know a whole lot about it, but there are some strange rumors about it. We were trying to go to the pub because... nope, still nobody in the pub.
Driver?
We could... imagination list, this is Contradiction. It is not actually Professor Layton and the Curious Village. Let's go to Paul and Ryan Rand. Let's see if we can talk to them. They are the guys who run the business course, Atlas. Nobody there. Call the chief, let's tell him how much progress we've made.
Ask around the office, see if anybody likes microbrew.
Alright, he's not. Okay, nothing down here. Wait, which way? I want to go right up West Street. Oh god, and the Rand's house is called Brandon. Oh my god. Nathaniel Brandon was one of Rand's followers, like most dedicated followers, who ended up in a pretty explosive and debilitating relationship with Ayn Rand. She cheated on her husband with him, and at the same time he was cheating on his wife with, and both of them were aware of it, and it was kind of just both tearing them all apart. Nathaniel Brandon is now a accomplished psychiatrist. But he was one of the first people to
randomly find a key on the floor.
Oh, hey. To actually call out Rand on her shit. And, of course, she was having none of that, being on Rand. His book is rather interesting. Nathaniel Brandon's book. Worth a read, I'd
There's also
say.
a film made that was a dramatization of those events.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah, I did hear about that.
The Passion of Ayn Rand.
Yeah. Yeah, Nathaniel Brandon seemed like a decent guy. He just kind of got into a shitty situation and was blinded by ideology, I suppose. Do we have...
Like, that whole series of events happened, like, in his early 20s, and he was impressionable.
Yeah. Yeah, he was a
University
young guy. Rand was not young. Not at all. This is where the body was found, in the... we can investigate here.
It's like a piece of jewellery there, stuck between the boards. Well and truly wedged in.
Screwdriver! Go! No, we can't. We have to screwdrive this. No. Oh, wait. Lake Junction?
Yeah, just gonna leave it there.
The jetty, yeah. Okay, the perspective changes. That is confusing me a little bit, but I have a map I can reference. Why can't I... Can I... No, I can't? Fuck. Are you serious? I don't know if you're kidding or not. We might need a flathead. That could be true. Okay, we'll come back to that.
We're not allowed to use items we find, only discuss them with suspects.
Into the clearing? Nothing here. Let's see if we can go towards the Atlas building. Nice little estate they've got here.
Have to come back later, I think.
Can I use the key? How do I use... Can I use inventory items? Oh, I can! Oh, let's try that.
There's just like a context menu after that. Alright.
No use here. Okay. So now I will try the screwdriver, although people were saying that I don't think that's the answer. The clearing was empty. You go to the junction, to the jetty. Right. Oh, there we go.
Interesting. I thought forensics had checked the whole area. Obviously not very well.
Okay. My first clue. Broken pendant.
Tiny metal bird.
Okay. I think that's it for the woods at the moment. Unless, what's the... No, wait.
Unless your key that you found is to the gates to the Atlas building.
No, I tried that already. I think... It wouldn't let me go up to the door again, so I'm assuming that was a big no. Yeah, I didn't check out this path. Nothing here? Okay. Alright, let's go back into town. Eden Lodge. I didn't check that out yet. Oh no, that's Emma and Simon's place. Okay. I will go and ask about that pendant, but I feel like I don't have anything conclusive on them just yet. I feel like I need one more thing to ask them. Oh! Oh god, I'm so bad at the path. I take it all back. The pathing is awful. I can't handle it. Where does that path go to? I don't know. Let's check that out. Village Hall.
Wow. Isn't that interesting?
Okay. Don't suppose the key... Nope.
Yes, discussing the bird with our...
Okay, I'll ask them. Woods Lane, and then Eden Lodge. Emma!
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
It's not worth asking her about the key, yeah.
Ever seen this?
Looks like, that's my old necklace. I gave this to Kate.
So Kate might have been wearing it last Friday.
Yeah, well, perhaps, but I can't see why. She was always buying new things, you know, lots of jewelry, stuff like that. It's meant to be a bird in cage, but the cage's fallen off. I'll show you.
Where did you buy it?
I didn't. Some wanted present.
Secret admirer.
Not so secret.
I see.
That's how it should have looked. It's called a freedom necklace.
Do you mind if I keep this?
No, not at all.
Okay.
So the necklace did belong to Kate. Interesting. I'm starting to wish I'd brought a spare evidence bag.
Unwanted gift from whom? Well, okay, let's ask her about freedom. No? Oh, okay. That's already
We're just receiving that
we already
as
have the
information.
conclusion. Gotcha. I bet.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
I want to ask Simon about that now.
You know what this is?
Yeah. Yeah, I think Emma had one like it. Actually, you know what? Kate had one. I remember because I asked her about it one night when we were all out drinking in college. I was probably pretty drunk.
That's what college is all about.
Wait, no. Isn't that that's a contradiction, right?
Aha.
There we go.
So how did you know Kate was wearing a freedom necklace 18 months ago? At college?
Well, I knew Kate at college, but I didn't get to know her till we started Atlas.
Right. So you didn't socialize with her at college?
No.
And you didn't socialize with her outside of Atlas?
No.
You didn't see her outside Atlas at all?
No. No. Not at all.
So Simon did know Kate at college, but why would he lie about that? Maybe he knows Kate better than he's willing to admit. 6 o'clock. I wonder if Rebecca's working in the pub tonight.
My first contradiction! I did it, guys! I did it! Alright. It's pub time. Ring the bell. Ding.
Sorry, what can I get you?
Information.
Inspector Jenks. Rebecca, is it?
Yeah.
There's been an incident in the village. I'm conducting an investigation. Could I ask you a few questions, please?
Right. Come through.
Thank you.
What's it about?
There's been an unexplained death locally. Not sure if you've heard.
The student?
Yes.
Yes, it was dreadful news.
You're married to Ryan, one of the Atlas leaders, yes?
I suppose I am, yes.
Well, I just wanted to ask a few questions about Kate and Atlas, if that's okay.
I don't know if I'll be able to answer any of them, but sure.
Oh, I think you're in a position to answer many questions.
Did you know Kate?
Not very well. She came in a few times, but she was quite a moody person. You could tell she had problems.
When was the last time you saw her?
Friday. She popped in for a minute.
And when was that?
7ish.
Was she on her own?
I didn't see who she was with. She put £20 on the bar and then left.
What was that for?
A breakage, presumably.
£20? Just for a beer glass?
Well, she was very drunk. She just put it on the bar and then walked out.
Was there a broken glass?
Not that I noticed. but she was a strange girl.
A lot of that is strange. I have these matchsticks, you see. If I have 12 matchsticks, and we take one away, how many shapes can I make?
Have you seen this before?
No, sorry.
So you didn't know if Kate had lost it?
No idea.
Her eyes look pretty glassy. Looks like she's about to cry. I think that's just the lighting. What do you know about homebrew operations? Go!
Know anything about Simon Thompson's homebrew?
Does he make
Brandish
homebrew?
screwdriver.
Apparently.
No, we do buy from a microbrewery, but we don't usually buy from kitchen breweries.
We're a little above that. Okay. Okay. Right, freedom necklace. Let's see.
Do you recognize this?
I've seen students wearing them. Has some sort of meaning, doesn't it? I forget what it is now.
Seen anyone wearing one recently?
Not that I can remember.
Wait. The... Is that... Is there a link between that and Atlas? I don't think it is. Not that I know.
Out for Alex James, I guess.
Yeah, we don't know any Alex James right now. What's this lady's name again? Well, regardless, she's someone Rand. Rebecca Rand. Okay. Well, I suppose you're off the hook for now.
Thank you.
Cinematography in this game is very nice. Very well done. Real professional job. Location's really convincing. I mean, it's an actual town. I don't know where they actually shot this, but it all looks great. Let's go behind the pub. Aha! A note that says, "I murdered Kate Vine."
Aha, a pile of empty bottles.
Broken window. Recently smashed by the look of it. Might have to ask about that.
Hey, that's big. Enter the outbuilding. The outbuilding?
Hmm.
Bingo. A lock for Simon's bike. Yes. Atlas. Oh.
I wonder whose mask this is.
That's...
Becca's or Ryan's?
That's creepy. Alright.
just looks like junk, but it's too dark to tell.
Okay, we need a light. Okay. Well, that's,
And we just need a perfect ruby.
I have overcome death! Let's see if we can go talk to the Rand brothers. Or was it father and son Rand? Which is it? I think it's father and son Rand. Nothing here. Dad and son, yeah, okay. Okay. Alright. She will likely know something about the mask. Probably will not tell
few
us
more questions, if you don't
everything.
mind. Do you know what this is?
Oh, you'll have to ask Ryan about that.
So this is Ryan's.
It's to do with one of Ryan's methods on the course.
Go on.
Well, masks allow you to play at being someone different for a while. Students find it quite liberating.
So this would be for a student.
I think that one's Ryan's, but students do wear them, yes.
Okay, what about the window?
How did the window get broken out round the back?
Role-playing exercises are a very important part of economics
Someone
courses.
said two girls were
Yes.
arguing outside. I found out after they'd gone.
And when was this?
Last Friday, just after we opened, about 6:30. I taped over it until I can get it fixed. We don't want people getting cut and suing us.
Does that sort of thing happen a lot? Arguments?
No, not really. I'm quite strict when it comes to borrowing clients I don't think are suitable.
Aha.
Bingo.
So, you said Kate gave you £20 for a breakage, but you didn't have a breakage.
That's right.
Do you think the payment could have been for the broken window? Could it have been Kate who was arguing?
Well, I suppose it could have been, yeah. Could have been Kate, you're probably right, yeah.
But you don't know who she was arguing with.
No, I'm not sure.
I'll ask around. Not realising Kate had broken the window. Rebecca really should have worked that out before now. Unless she did. But why would she lie about that?
Yeah, that seems more likely. Seems more likely that she knew and didn't tell us. I don't know anything more about the mask, right? Well, The statements are piling up. Hasn't seen the license.
That seems like it might generate at least a very small contradiction, like being strict about keeping unwelcome people out.
Wait a minute.
I think would imply being diligent as well about making sure that everyone who enters the pub is legal and so forth.
No? No? Yeah, I was just thinking of that, Pelos. I didn't realize it at first, but
Maybe contrast that with being strict, though. She mentioned in the
oh
lead up to the
yeah.
argument about the broken window.
hadn't seen the license before is probably a key, but it's not, doesn't seem to be connecting with anything right now. Yeah. Yeah, maybe that's the combo. Oh, there's got to be something here. There is some definite... I feel like I'm missing, like, a slight piece of information here. And I think in order for me to figure this out, I need to figure out more about this argument.
Yeah, grill somebody else about the bar fight.
I'll come back here. I know I'm not done here yet. But I need to go to Emma, because she's the only other girl I know, and is Kate's friend, so most likely the argument was with her. First off, let's, where can we start? Start with the mask.
Ever seen this before?
Nope, I haven't, sorry.
That checks
I think
out.
I'd have remembered it.
Know anything about a broken window at the pub round the back?
The pub, a broken window at the back. Yeah, I saw it was broken.
When was that?
I was in the pub on Monday with a college friend.
Okay, well that's wrong. Oh, wait. But I already know... Alright, hang on.
Did you hear about an argument in the
Well,
pub
that sounds
last Friday?
like, how do we cross-reference the contents of this interview
No, I
with
went to a
another
massive-
one?
Last Thursday night, actually, to see my parents.
But you do visit the pub.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I know Rebecca quite well. We all went there quite a bit after college.
People who have played this game before, is there a way for me to cross-reference things from other conversations? Or do I need to find, like, a piece of evidence in order to do that? Yeah, pubs do serve wine. The Thursday thing has to be... Okay, so you can't, right. That's fine, I'm okay with that. When was the window broken? Was it broken Thursday? Yeah, people have to contradict themselves. It was broken on Friday. So that should be a contradiction, but it's not. Right, so she would have... The Monday thing does check out.
Brandish the screwdriver.
Oh. What? Late Thursday night.
Yeah, if they met. Yeah, they met earlier in the day, and then.
But that was when the window was... It has to be when the window was broken. So maybe she's telling the truth about the argument. I'm getting lost in the details here.
Thank you. Probably
Oops.
be back later.
Not what I wanted to do. Let's...
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
Let's see if there's any more information we can get out of...
Do you know anything about a broken window at the pub?
No, I don't really go to the pub very often. I'm not exactly a pub person.
Have a look at this. Know anything about that?
I haven't seen this one, but it looks a lot like an Atlas mask. We use them for some of the workshops and stuff.
They had to get a shot of him doing that in each of their different environments.
Yes.
You have to say something boastful or arrogant. You do it first without the mask, and then you say it with a mask. Well, it's easier when you have the mask on, isn't it? People are not as afraid to be free about themselves, you know?
What did you find out about Atlas?
Well, it was advertised. Actually, I think I've still got the...
Oh?
This is the advert that was at my college. To be honest, I've learned more in 3 months at Atlas than I did in 3 years at business school.
Can I keep that?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
I suppose that might be useful as a conversational starter.
Yeah, we do need something about that. Let's see if he knows anything about the argument.
Know anything about an argument at the pub last Friday?
No, I didn't go to the pub last Friday.
What did you do after the course?
Just went home. Came here. Just came straight back.
I don't have any evidence that he wasn't there, that he didn't go home. Yeah, saw Kate at the Atlas meeting last Friday. Didn't say anything about... Okay. I'm not seeing anything in this. Oh, there's gotta be something with Emma. What am I missing?
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
I have the Atlas pamphlet.
Yeah, I do. She may not know anything about that, though.
About Atlas.
I know that it's a business course. I went with Simon when he first went, but it wasn't really my thing.
How often did you go?
Just the once.
And you decided it wasn't for you?
Yeah, I'd been to something similar, so decided it wasn't for me.
Scientology isn't for me. Parents Thursday night. There are things I haven't looked at yet.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
We'll come back to that. Hello.
Who is it? I'm a police officer, Detective Inspector Jenks.
Put down that
It's all right, you
vape.
can carry on if you want to. Just
Oh.
go on. I'm investigating a death in the village, Kate Vine. There was a death recently
Hello,
in the...
I knew her.
Well, could I ask you a few questions, please?
A bit dark.
Well, if you give me your name and address, I'll come later on. Where do you live?
Farmhouse!
And what's your name?
James? That must be James. I wonder if we can get into Atlas yet. Probably not. Never mind. Hello, I'm here for my Phaeton screening. Hello? I have a lot of invisible particles you could detect. I'm full of them.
Ryan was
Want to
interviewed
hear
in the
about
lounge,
Bitcoin.
according to the report. That must be his office.
The lounge or the reading room? I wonder. I've got a split recording right here.